Here we are going to be changing our already made pricking for the torsion insertion, and we are going to be adding fans to the left hand side. You may also use the right hand side. You can put them on both sides, but this is how we're going to do it for one fan on the left hand side using your original pricking. So mark out the pricking as per normal, however only mark in one foot side, just the one, because we'll be using the other space to make the curved head side. Now it's becoming less obvious which side you do these on. However, traditionally in previous times, if the head side was on the left here, it was generally thought to be English lace. If the head side was here on the right, it was generally decided it was continental lace. However, you do whichever feels easiest to you. It doesn't matter at this stage. You make lace how you want to make it. I really don't mind. Purists may. I'm not a purist. So, to put the fans on the left hand side, my fans will be a block of 3 by 3, as this is the easiest and smallest fan. It looks kind of cute without taking up too much space. This will just be a normal cloth stitch or half stitch fan. We are not going to do anything more technical than that. It's very similar to the diamonds that we used before. So as you can see, it's 3 by 3. And that's just marked using the very edge pins of the pricking. So you come along your first line. The last 3 pins are your fan. So we mark out that diamond and you mark them all the way down. They all touch at the top bottom pins here. So the next one is there. Still, where are we? 3 by 3, touching top and bottom. The next one comes in here, 3 by 3, touches top and bottom. What you need to do now is remove these center pins and any pins outside of the square. Outside of the diamond, sorry, as you can see in this one. So all I've done is I've removed the 4 pins inside and the outside pins. They are no longer there. That is your basic diamond shape. Now, to make it look more like a fan and less like a diamond, you just need to round out or curve this outside edge here. And we do that just by bringing that pin in from this corner to the middle. Makes a nice curve. That's all we're doing to it. Next, we're putting in the pins. So these are the outside pins for this pinhole. So we're joining here. 1, 2. Now remember, it's not in the corner, it's brought in a bit. And then it goes down here. You don't need any in the middle because we're working across them as a cloth stitch or half stitch trail. Now, you can add these any which way you like. Now, I prefer to work to the left. So this is one that starts here and goes to the left. And you just connect each pinhole like you would do for a diamond. You want to go to the right? No problem. I'm running out of space. Hang on. There we go. That one goes to the right. So it starts off here, it goes to the right. Just very, very slightly slanted in the other direction. That's all there is to it to make your pricking that you already have and you have already made into something completely different. Once you have settled on this here, all you do then is go over it with a pen. Now I have marked this in a couple of different ways. I have put my foot side in, like so. All of these dots are going to be my torsion ground, which we already know about. Here I've actually joined the dots. As you can see, there are no pinholes. You just put the pin where the end of the line is. However, down here, move that up a bit. You can see I've actually allowed some space to see the pinholes. Either is fine, whichever you prefer. And now we are going to make a piece of lace with both a head side, a ground, and a foot side.